making objectives other than goals. So sometimes you set a goal and you have to readjust it, so we set objectives. And I can remember having that conversation and putting that first meeting together. And I want to thank Dr. Spector for having that vision and wanting to host that first meeting. Along with the Richland Township Supervisors, thank you. The Richland School Board, Arnie's here, thank you. Representative Brian Barbin, thank you. And your representatives being at the meeting. Senator Wozniak at the time, thank you. And Wayne Langerholt, Senator Langerholt, picking up the torch where Senator Wozniak crossed over. A lot of thanks go around. But at the end of the day, we had a lot of like-minded and not like-minded individuals trying to get things done. And the goal was to have a connection everywhere you go. Now, how can we get UPJ connected to this plaza? It's not just about UPJ, it's about Penn Highlands, UPJ, it's about Richland, it's about the library, it's about a safe quality of life. Students, we already know, go back and forth. They see the path. They walk on Schoolhouse Road. So this is also a recruiting tool. Your children are going to be safe. They have some call boxes can be lit. And it's everybody working together on behalf of the students and the connection, the REACHland connection. It's about quality of life. And when we go, we try to retain businesses here in Cambria County. As you know, Cambria County is a great place to live, work, invest, and play. A couple things they talk about a lot is we're the only level 1 trauma center between here and Pittsburgh, or between Pittsburgh and Harrisburg, I should say. And they talk about the trails. They know more about our trails than what we do. So we got the second-ranked trail in the second most used trail in the state of Pennsylvania, the Ghost Town Trail. The 7th-ranked trail in the United States, the Ghost Town Trail. We also have the Path of the Flood and Jimmy Muir Trail. And we got great trails at UPJ on the campus. And Mr. Hancock's here, somewhere here. He's a runner, walker, and a little bit of everything. The trails is part of quality of life and also economic development. It's about having activity. And what I'm told through numbers ahead of time is it's going to connect about 8,000 folks going back and forth. We have activity, good things happen, we have activity. We have activity, you have economic development, you have great quality of life. There's a vision here for phase 1, and I see phase 2 happening shortly. And we're going to have some goals or objectives. If the deadline's going to be November 1st, Dr. Spector's what, July 1st, right? We move things up. Because that's how, government sometimes works slowly, but we're trying to speed things up by giving different deadlines. But I want to thank everybody truly working together. Having people with different thought processes is okay. It's okay to disagree on things. But at the end of the day, we are moving forward. We're making our county and our region better. Thank you, everybody, for working together. Dr. Spector, thank you.
And so I think that's a good thing because that normally doesn't happen in government. And we're really proud of that, and we were proud to partner with everybody here. And we just appreciate it. And it's certainly, anytime you make an investment in infrastructure, an investment in the community, the dividends are a higher quality of life, and that's what we're all about, and that's what we're about as a school district too. We are a partner, and we want to be a partner, and we do thank everybody. And I wouldn't be remiss if I didn't say we really need to thank our secretaries because they're the ones that kept us in line and pushed everything together. And Tammy, you really made this work as well, and Dr. Spector, and everybody here. So thank you.
Thank you. And thank you, Annie. Mr. Brad Clemenson from Urban Connectivity. Brad.
Thank you, Dr. Spector. It's a pleasure to be here. And first of all, I just want to also thank Tammy because she's the one who warned me we were going to be doing this big hike. So I put on my walking shoes, and now I realize we're just going back the road. But I'd rather be well prepared and not be wearing my high heels like you. Anyway, I've been involved with the Urban Connectivity Plan, which is being run by the Cambria County Conservation and Recreation Authority. I'm on their board. Cliff Kittner is here. Wave Cliff, he's the guy that's really running that program. But as involved with Lift Johnstown and some other things, I've been really driving it. The Urban Connectivity Plan, the commissioner talked about all these trails we have. We need to connect them all. And there's a thing called the September 11th National Memorial Trail, connecting the World Trade Center, the Pentagon, and the Flight 93 National Memorial 30 miles south of here. It's going to come through Johnstown on its way back to New York. And it's going to use part of the Mainline Canal Greenway going from here through Hollidaysburg, but going the other way, the Mainline Canal Greenway goes to Pittsburgh. They intersect here in Johnstown. And so the Urban Connectivity Plan is looking at how do we best connect those things. As part of it, with Dr. Spector's interest in doing this, we're looking at options, a way we can connect the campus into this network of trails. And so it'll be, expand this pie bigger and bigger. It'll really be a place, this will be a real destination for people like Rich Meyer on his bike here with his fat bike. He'll be out there every day, I know, from the Lorba, the bike club. We've got so many people who are interested in this. It's a wonderful project, and this is a really key first step to connect the campus to so much activity. It's going to be a real benefit for the township and the campus, and again, I admire your vision. Thank you.
Hi everyone. On behalf of our library board of directors, library staff, and our patrons, I want to thank everyone involved for making REACHland Connect possible. This initiative will significantly increase the accessibility of the public library to members of the REACHland community who are currently underserved due to a lack of easy walking access to our building. And we couldn't be happier to be a part of the groundbreaking today. Highland Community Library functions as more than just a repository for books. We strive every day to create opportunities for our patrons to connect with each other and the larger REACHland community. Visit the library on any day of the week, and you might hear children singing rhymes during a story time. You might see adults applying for jobs, filing their taxes, or studying hard to earn a degree or start a new career. You might find a group of teenagers discussing a novel or bonding over shared hobbies. All of these important community connections converge to fulfill a mission that parallels the goals of REACHland Connect, to provide opportunities to connect, discover, and thrive. We believe that walking and biking access to our building will generate unmatched potential to form new relationships with members of the REACHland community, and it will enhance our ability to increase the quality of life for the people we serve by making it safer and more convenient for a wide variety of community members to take advantage of our services. Thanks to the generosity of an anonymous donor and a grant from the Community Foundation for the Alleghenies, we are building an outdoor patio in the front of our library building this June. We pursued this project in an effort to increase the library's useful green space by providing an attractive place for outdoor reading, studying, participating in library programs, or simply enjoying a beautiful REACHland day. Because of the REACHland Connect initiative, our outdoor patio will have an even greater reach than we originally anticipated. In closing, I want to thank you again for allowing me to speak today about the lasting and meaningful impact REACHland Connect will have on the REACHland community and the Highland Community Library. We are so excited for the opportunities this initiative will provide us to reach further into our community and provide high-quality library services to all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Will probably move forward much quicker than other projects. It doesn't happen unless everybody gets on the same page. That takes Governor Wolf deciding that this is the important project. And the reason they do is because of what is here today. Everybody's here. Both sides of the aisle, all parts of business, all parts of the community, all parts of our educational, economic driver, University of Pittsburgh at Johnstown. And I just want to say I'm very proud to be a Pitt alumni today. I am very proud to tell you that the funding source, which is important for government to get things right, was led through the Senate and the General Assembly by two UPJ alumni. Senator John Rafferty was the chairman of the Transportation Committee, and Senator John Wozniak, another UPJ alumni, was the minority chairman. When people work together, good things happen. Good things are happening here. And this is just a start. When you do a transportation project, you have to do them little pieces at a time to get them to be something bigger than anybody can imagine. But if you go home tonight and look at the map and you see where Ghost Town Trail is, all the way from Pittsburgh, it's going to go all the way across the state. Then you look at the map and say, all right, where's the Allegheny Chesapeake Trail that goes from Pittsburgh to Washington, D.C.? Right in the middle of it. And I can tell you what I'm going to be doing, and I know Wayne's going to be doing it with me, is we're going to connect those two paths, and then they're going to come through Johnstown. It's going to make a huge difference 10 years from today, 50 years from today, 100 years from today. So today, it's a great day, and thank you, President Spector, for being that first start, without which you can't do really great things.
Recreation, quality of life is such an important reason that people relocate or people buy houses or people invest in the local economy. And before my time in the Senate, I was a Richland supervisor, and we always said that Richland being kind of the commercial hub, there was really no town square. You talk about these older towns or boroughs that have a kind of a meeting place where there's a town square, there's a main street. There's not really that in Richland. And through Richland Community Days, we put that up on Schoolhouse Road. But this is going to really cement that the town square type of mentality. And I'm so excited to be able to take advantage of this and just to see what this does. This is going to be tremendous for the businesses, for the schools, for the library, for Greystone, for everyone to be out. You know, when you're going to have people here that are, or your kids are going to be practicing, you're going to have people taking advantage of this trail. And that quality of life leads to healthier people, which leads to just down the line, less healthcare costs, more happier people. So I'm pleased to be here, and also very pleased to announce that since this first project, we had phase 2, there was an additional $500,000, and I've been working with that. And I want to thank Commissioner Chernisky, thank Representative Barbin, Senator Wozniak for really taking the lead to get that started. I can tell you today that we have commitment from my leadership, Senator Scarnati, Senator Corman, as well as the governor's office for phase 2, the additional $500,000. So look for that announcement in the fall formally, but very excited for that. So thank you.
Thank you, Senator. With government leaders, the support we have from leadership, you've seen Senator Langerhog, Representative Barbin, and the commissioners, the supervisors. That's one of the greatest joys of working at the university. We have a lot of great people in terms of the team that I work with, members of my cabinet who are here. But we also have great support from the political and the government leaders, and that makes this place very special. Every time we have worked with them, we have found them to care deeply about all the things we've talked about here today, making the community safer, more livable, making it healthier, bringing people to commerce, supporting business. And in that spirit, today is really a great day. I also want to give a special shout out to one member of my team, Tammy Barbin, Ms. Barbin, who has worked tirelessly to coordinate so many aspects of this project. Everybody, Ms. Barbin, thank you. And I know we've got many people from the university, and folks are hungry. We've got faculty. I reckon, thank you all for coming, and so a few students. We've got George as well. And we're going to provide you all lunch. So lunch will be provided if you go to the pizza place. Which one?
So Capri Pizza.
Capri Pizza.
Or Panera.
Or Panera, you can have lunch on us. All right, so.
See Ali Monday to
Yeah.
get a ticket.
Yeah, Ali Monday right here. Ali, come up so everybody can see you. So you can get a ticket. Please do not make counterfeit tickets. I think these were signed just to be. Yeah. No, just kidding. So you all enjoy lunch. Thank you all for coming. It's a great day for our community, and thank you all. Have the walk. Bring walking shoes.
He missed the memo. Yes, first, if you could join us, we're going to take a quick walk down and do our ceremonial groundbreaking before we adjourn for lunch. So thank you again for joining.